Hey guys, so this is video number 2. It is 4:18. I made one about an hour ago, my first video. So this will be the second one. I'm trying to get a little bit better at this, so I'm just trying to practice making these videos. Something that took a long time last video was to try to find out where the divergence happened. So this one, before I began, I just took the liberty, took like 3-4 minutes to try to find some of the divergences to save us some time, and I just put these little green vertical lines where I happen to see some. Um, so this is about 6 days worth of information on the ES E-mini futures contracts on the 7-minute chart. That's what I trade, and my trading strategy is the stochastic divergence that I didn't create, but I did tweak it to fit my style. I got it from some guy, I forgot his name, but pretty soon I'll try to put his video or his link or something up here because he really set me on the right path. He's a good teacher. So he does it on a 1-minute chart, and it's a lot different from mine actually, but it's the same concept. There's a divergence between the stochastics and price is his, but mine is just strictly divergence of the stochastics. And so the previous video, I think I marked this one up here, so I'm going to zoom in, and you can see that the divergence is basically a low, higher low, higher low, and then low, lower low. So that's what this yellow orange line represents, the divergence, so you can visualize it. And then I wait until all the stochastics are pointing up, and I wait until my MACD turns green, and that's when I enter. And on this one, let's see. Okay, so the divergences were plotted. Everything is turning up, and then my MACD turned green, and that's what I would enter at the close of the candle. I entered there. The stop loss would be below the previous swing low, which is this one here, this candle here, and my TP would be the next previous swing high, which would be up here, and boom, that hit. And so before that, I didn't see it, but it's one right behind it also. The divergence happens here, right? So let me mark it out. The divergence stochastics is this one's leaning down. So high, lower high, high. It looks like an even high. And then this one is high, higher high. Right? So as long as we got one divergent from the other ones, this counts. So this is slanting down, this is slanting up. So we're waiting until they all curve down. So they curve down here, curves down here, curves down here, and then we wait until the MACD turns red, because this is a sell, right? So it won't be on this candle, it's on the next candle. Boom, turn red, criteria met, everything. So now we would enter. We would enter short position at the close of the candle, which is here. And again, the last swing high, which is up here, would be our stop loss. So we'll boom. And then our take profit would be these two, the last swing low, which is here. Boom. You can take there. And again, you see you got swing low here, one here, and one way over here. So it's up to you to see how greedy you want to be. But you see it hit all three, right? Price came all the way down here. There's no way that you knew that was going to happen. But for people who like to play the risk-reward game, you see you're risking this much, which is what, 14? We got entered at 56.49, and stop loss is 56.60. Wow. So that's 14. Oh, here it's marked already. It's 14 point stop loss. And our profit was only 12 points. So if you want to do at least a 1-to-1, you could have done it roughly like that. But honestly, I'd like to when they're all bunched up together like this, I like to go with the lowest one. So I would have went to probably this one here, and it would have hit it right there, right? So that's another example. And this is 21 points. So we're just going to try to run through these. Last video was super long, so I'm just going to try to do these quick and see if it works. If it didn't, you know. This was another stuff. Divergence, high, low, and then high, low, and then this one was high, high. Is that a divergence? Let's see. We're going to zoom in on that. No, it was not. So that doesn't count. Let's go to the next one. This one here. Is it? Let's see. So, what's divergence? This is oh no. Is this one lower than this one? Sometimes I gotta zoom in to make sure. Oh, it's higher. So no, there's no divergence here either. Keep going. I kind of eyeball these from a distance. Sometimes you have to zoom in just to make sure. So this one, let's see. And I'm not even looking at the price, guys. I'm looking at the stochastics only, because that's my trigger, right? If I don't see a divergence, I don't have a trade. So boom, up. This one, definitely a divergence. This one's pointing down. This one's pointing down, right? So these two point down, this one points up. That's our number one criteria. Number two, they all have to be pointing up. So we have to wait until they all start turning up. And that happens on this candle. And then we wait until we get the green go ahead, since we're going for a long position. So we get the green go ahead on the MACD right here. And so, hold on. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. We got our criteria down. Let's see if this works. So zoom in, same criteria, long position at the close of the candle, which is right there. Where's our stop loss, guys? Between the last swing. Last swing, right there. Where's our TP? The last swing, which is this one or that one. Like I told you, when they're close to each other, I like to go for the second one. Did it reach it? Let's see. The high of this candle was 566625. This one was 566625. All right, so they both reached the same height. So it probably wouldn't get hit, but let's just say it did get hit. We are 6 points up versus 7 points down. So 1-to-1 risk to reward, it probably would have hit. Yeah, probably not a great example. But if we were to lose, because like I said, this is not 100%, that would be a loser. Maybe. Depending on if you're managing the trade actively. Let's find one last one. We got 9 minutes already. Is there another one I found? Dude. We gotta get better. Okay, how about this one? How about this one? Is this a divergence? Let's see. We have low, higher low. Then we have low, higher low. Then we have low, lower low. Boom. Our divergence is here. Get here. Zoom in. And wait till we all turn up. I'm turning up, and then we wait till we turn green. Way over here, right? So we're gonna move this way over here. Yeah, we would have waited. You have to wait, because you got the divergence, and then you have to wait until you turn up, and then you wait till you turn green. So there, we got it on that one. We'll go long at the end of the candle. Stop loss is below the last swing, all the way up to this swing, which is, you wouldn't go to this one just because it's right next to it. So you would go to the logical next one up here. And that one did get hit. And this is for 19 points. We would have risked 16 points. So, boom, we got some winners. So that's just the strategy, like a quick overview. Later, we'll get into the settings of the stochastics and all the other good stuff. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Is this trash or what? Peace.